Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in that video day, and the Houston Astros match up for their third game of spring training after taking a loss 3-2 yesterday against the Washington Nationals and then getting a win the day before against the New York Mets 4-2. So, we've seen a lot of starters play so far. A couple of starters play so far. We saw Abreu on Saturday. We saw Tucker, Myers, and McCormick. We've also seen guys like Dubon and Hensley play. But today we add in three more starters that will be playing in this game against the Marlins today, and let's get into that. And that's the 1 and 2 hitter right there. Let's go over the lineup. At 1, your leadoff hitter for your Houston Astros, Jose Altuve, will be making his spring debut today. Excited to see Altuve. One of the reasons I am really excited to see Altuve is because I think he's one of those guys for this Astros team that needs to play a lot in spring training. I'm not worried about Altuve. The only thing I'm worried about is with this new pitch clock and this new batter clock. Altuve is a guy, I think, personally, in my opinion, I think he's going to be the one that's most affected out of this for the Houston Astros on the team. Because, I've been watching Altuve for years now on the Astros since 2017, and watching him bat, so many at bats. He takes his time a lot at bat, and not saying that I think that could be a little bit of adjustment for him because you see Altuve take time, walk off, scratch the dirt, which I think he might have a little time to scratch the dirt like he does with his foot. But Altuve is a guy who takes a lot of time in his at bats, and I think you got to get him to adjust to these new rules, the pitch clock in the game, in the batter clock with the time, 8 seconds. You only have 8 seconds to get in the batter box, and then the same thing with the pitcher with 15 seconds, 20 seconds if you're 20 seconds if you're in the 20 seconds if there's a runner on base. So I think it's going to take Altuve some adjusting to that because he does take a lot of time. So I want to see Altuve play a lot in spring training, but it's going to be interesting to see how he looks today. At 2, you got your World Series MVP, your ALCS MVP, and in my opinion, the rookie of the year that did not win it, Jeremy Pena at shortstop and playing the 2-hole today. It's going to be really nice to see him back. It'll make it feel like seeing Altuve and Pena today playing, it's going to feel like Astros baseball is really back. It's going to be great to see Jeremy Pena play some baseball today, even if it's shorthanded amount of time. At 3, you got J.J. Manichevic, a guy who'll be playing first base today. I think a couple days ago he was playing third or something, or shortstop. I don't know. I think he was playing short the other day. But this is his first start of spring. We got to see him on Saturday. He had an at-bat on Saturday where he had one or two at-bats on Saturday. He came in as a pinch hitter, but I want to see more from him because he was a guy who did really well in the majors when he came up, and it's going to be really exciting to see him today playing more at-bats, more at time. But, yeah, good to see JJ play some more baseball. At 4, you got Corey Julks at right field. And then at 5, you got your third starter that will be playing for the Astros today is Martin Maldonado at catcher. We got to see every major league catcher. We saw Corey Lee on Saturday. We saw Yerner Diaz on Saturday. So it's now time to see Martin Maldonado and see how he looks. Love Maldi. It's going to be great to see him play some baseball today. And then at 6 is Marty Costas, who started on Saturday. He'll be playing left field today. And at 7, who started on Saturday, but he started at shortstop. Today he'll be starting in center field, Mauricio Dubon. It's going to be nice to see Mauricio Dubon out there again. He didn't play that great on Saturday, but it'll be good to see more from him. At 8, and starting at third base, you got Gray Kissner. I'm really excited to see what he shows us today because he's a guy who had a really good game on Saturday, had 2 hits. It's going to be really interesting to see what he has in store for us today. And then at the 9, in the final spot, you got at the DH, Bly Madris, who the Astros picked up off of waivers from the Brewers, I believe. And he'll be playing today, and he started on Saturday but didn't do that well. So we'll see what he can do today, and then I'm sure we'll see a lot of other guys. We'll see Wagner again today. I'm sure we'll see a lot of other players playing today. After pinch hitters come in. It'll be interesting to see what pinch hitters come in for the Astros today. And that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them, your thoughts, and let's go Astros.